Mike Pickett. Truth endures three reactions before it is recognized. First, the purveyor of truth is viewed as a crackpot. Then he's fiercely opposed until finally the truth is accepted. Invention and innovation are the keys for progress. Resistance to them is like using a public pandemic and a manufactured virus to shut down commerce and trade. The biggest restriction to innovation is competitive resistance. Now let me explain that. An inventor is treated with ridicule and disdain at first. Sheer determination is the most valuable tool in an inventor's toolbox. The only thing that separates him from others is his vision and the courage to persist with a determination and confidence that cannot be pushed aside by the naysayers. When a new technology is so invasive that it'll cause the loss of jobs and political acceptance on a wide scale, truth be damned. Human nature dictates to managers and employees that this is a war and all is fair, even if it requires lying and deception to protect a job. An element of compromise replaces a degree of integrity. If in fact integrity can be compromised and still be called integrity, I don't think it can. In other words, compromise your principles, it's okay. Trade a dab of moral principles for your paycheck. Money is more important than principles when your livelihood is on the line. Lying and deception are part of the job. What you say or do may be a bit skewed, but you need to do that to protect your job and stay in favor with your boss and with the government or the company you work for. Government is no friend of new technology. It should be, but technology that is invasive to corporations with huge power and political influence is treated as dead on arrival by the government, mostly because of what I call the NIH factor, not invented here. If you think you're going to sell your idea to a large company and make a fortune, forget about that. If you're driven and determined, you have to develop it on your own. The obstacles are rampant, but there are ways to succeed if you can keep it afloat. It's kind of like paddling a rowboat through an armada of battleships, but stay the course and hang on. When the waves are high and turbulent, even after surviving the turbulence, you'll probably wake up to a gigantic wall of ignorance and resistance. Vanity and dreams of getting rich with a new idea or product are the wrong tools for success. The higher goal of truth and a generous purpose must be focused on by an inventor to be successful. Truth and reality must prevail in the mind of an inventor, or he'll never invent anything that's of any value. Basking in vanity and dreams of getting rich and famous by an invention is nothing but mind masturbation. The exercise is fruitless. It's a waste of valuable time and energy. Stay focused and get to work. Inventors are visionaries. They see things not as they are, but as they might become. They have to think outside of the traditional box or they wouldn't be able to invent anything. The very thought is invasive to someone, especially to a company with a business model that's been developed over time. A new product or idea that upsets or replaces a business model by making a customary product or idea obsolete must be resisted, they think, by the company and its employees at all costs. Tradition is hard to break, and an inventor's incentive is hard to maintain in view of dishonest resistance. The modern world needs to change drastically before progress can continue and improvements can be accepted to a greater degree. The lies and the liars will have to be replaced by a system of uncompromised integrity for humanity to maintain its purpose with the freedom to invent, and inventors can continue to improve the world. Bitcoin helps by dumping lies and bringing reality to finance. When it becomes evident that the outcome of a football game is predetermined in the minds of the officials that call the penalties, a hollow and hopeless feeling replaces the fun and support of the fans. When fraud is detected in an election of public officials, the dedication of voters tends to be replaced by a hollow, helpless feeling. When lies and deception stand in the way of the improvement of products or the invention of new and better systems, the feelings of hopelessness stand in the way of innovation and tend to curtail the improvement of civilization. We can't let that happen. That's enough for today. Thanks for being with me. Pass this on to others if you think it might be good for them. This is Ike Pickett signing off until next time. Be righteous and sleep well tonight, knowing that your savings are in your own custody. Listen to the wind in the junipers and the tales of the shifting, whispering sands. Wild horses on the run into the setting sun and the smell of the leather in his hand.